Miami Hurricanes getting ready for a matchup against Texas A&M. Those rat bastards. I mean, they ruined it. You blew it. Thanks a lot, Aggies. You know what was funny about that cheerleader who was going? I don't, whatever the hell he was. I don't know what the hell he was.
Yeah.
Cheer.
Midnight Yeller is like, he's sitting here and he's making fun of Appalachian State for being called the Mountaineers, and they're called the Aggies.
You know why, right?
For agriculture.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. I thought you really stumped me on that one, didn't you?
Clown act.
It's still a stupid name.
Here. Dude, I need to go in the isolation booth and get away from the women in my house.
Okay.
Like, they're just so I'm walking kind of funny, and my daughter goes, "Hey, why are you walking funny?" I say, I'm fine. And then Big Spoon chimes in. No. Walk over there and come back. We need to see what's going on. I'm like, don't worry about it. Then my mother-in-law says, you know what? I can notice it too. So I turned around and said, if you want to know why I'm limping, I told you not to leave it alone. I'm pinching my nuts.
Huh.
Leave me alone. And I walked out. I didn't want to just grab my junk in front of everybody, so I was just walking it off. I was going to walk around the little corner and fix myself in private.
Of course.
Solid. Like a gentleman.
Yeah,
Right.
but no. They couldn't let it go. They never let it go. It's like having 3 bosses in the house.
So anyway, getting back to the Canes taking on Texas A&M. Small Cristobal.
Give him 5 regular programming program.
Away from Leroy's nuts. So apparently he also needs a wheelbarrow, just like Mike McDaniel.
No, you know how your underwear gets you, and
yeah.
I don't want to just adjust in front of my mother-in-law and my daughter.
Give yourself a big old wheelbarrow just to carry it around.
Yeah, but I would have to carry him all the way to the street because that's where I'm parked. So
I understand. But here is Mario Cristobal and what he's seen from the team's identity so far. Ask what he thinks the team's identity is so far through a couple of games. Here is the Canes head coach.
I don't think you proclaim your identity. I don't think you go out and you say I'm this or I'm that. I think you go out and you play it and you show it with what you do on the field. Your film is your resume, right? It's not your tweet or your T-shirt. So I think in the 2 games that we have played, there are certainly on both sides of the ball up front that we're showing progress. We're working our way towards being a more physical team. We're starting to use our hands better. We're coming out of our hips better. I say that like a broken record because that's part of it. You got to come off the ball. You got to strike people. And there are really good moments of execution. Other ones that are close, other ones that are not so close.
You know what that's like? That's Cobra Kai, dude. Strike first, no mercy. What? That's what they're saying is.
Does every quote have to come from Netflix?
Whoa, hold on. He's saying you got to use your hips, be explosive, and strike. That's what they do with Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai.
Oh my goodness. I do believe the first part of that though. You kind of just become your identity. Case in point, when Baltimore signed Brian Billick, he was known as an offensive guru, right? They couldn't score.
Right.
And part of that was probably you play to your strengths. You play into that defense. You don't give them short fields. You don't, have turnovers and put them in a bad spot. You let them do what they do. And they end up winning the Super Bowl with an offensive-minded coach. And it was all defense. It just happens.
Here's some more from Mario Cristobal. This is what he feels like the mentality has to be this week going against Texas A&M Goosies.
It's no different than a prize fighter, training for the big heavyweight fight, right? If he's training against competition that's not pushing him, he's probably going to have a rough day in the ring, right? Same thing for football. So we've got to continue to elevate the standards of every part of our program. And that's the exciting part for us. Our players like that. Our staff really likes that. So it's been a good start to the week.
Can't spar bums, Leroy. That's
Goosey's
what they
galore.
Yeah, that's Goosey. Is that not Goosey's galore, Marcos?
Yeah, and I mean Wilder was saying the same thing yesterday in the interview.
Yep.
Can't spar bums.
Can't spar bums. How about that? That people hide from Deontay Wilder to
That-
spar him.
I am not shocked, and I do
I'm
not
not
blame
either.
him at all.
Why would you want to spar him in
No
practice?
way, dude. He said that some people peek out
If
the
I'm getting
locker.
hit in the head with one of these sledgehammers, I need to check on the end of it.
No way, dude. I don't care what gloves you put on, what headgear you put on.
He say you put the big soft, like the caricature gloves. He's
I'm
still
not feeling
knocking
so
your
good.
ass out.
Nah.
I'm feeling so good today, Deontay. Don't think I can go.
And then you know, like it's so unfair for the sparring guy because you can't do boxing, right? The guy you sparring with is doing boxing. You can't do boxing because God forbid if you should actually knock the guy out or hurt him.
It's happened. I mean, that was
It
the rumor
happens,
that,
right?
That was
You
that
know,
was
it
the
happens
rumor
more in MMA though, right? Because they're like.
It was rumored before the Joshua Ruiz first fight that he was knocked out really bad in sparring, and like that he was never right going into that fight. That was one of the rumors.
Who's the sparring partner? That's what I want to know.
I don't think it was anybody that known. I don't think it
Okay.
was anybody that known.
Wow.
But
So
whatever
he
it
should
was,
have stood over him and say, I should be heavyweight champ.
yeah. Cristobal saying going into this week that the Aggies, this kind of scares me. He believes are one of the most explosive teams in the country.
They have the most, or at least as explosive as anybody else in the country. If you look at their track times, I mean, those are legit times, 10-1, 10-6, 10-5. And these aren't, some guys are smaller slot guys, but there's big guys. They've got big speed all over the place. They're extremely physical and big up front and athletic. So they can knock you back and cover you up. Their tight ends are very versatile, as blockers, as receivers. They can stretch the field. They can knock you back. Just a very, very dangerous offense, and certainly we're very well aware of their capabilities.
Definitely one of the things that
I would like a chance to refute this because everything he said was true. They got burners, they got big burners, little burners, speed, athletic, or whatever. He did not mention, however, the facilitator. You know why? You know why? Correct. So you when have you heard a coach talk about a team and not even talk about quarterback? When?
they're never going to go negative.
Never.
And they're never going to go negative. So you look at what's
Right.
positive.
What's
Talk 'em up.
the most important position on the football field?
Running back.
Center.
See, do a show with jackasses.
I mean, look, the ball doesn't get to the quarterback. It's completely ruined.
Listen, don't sell yourself short, baby. I'm just trying to lift you up.
No. Anyway, it's quarterback. How you gonna talk about a team and name every position and not even talk about the facilitator of all said athleticism?
What the hell are track times? I've never heard anybody say that before.
Oh no, they all the time.
I always hear 40 times.
No,
I know.
no.
Yeah, like
no.
how far is the track?
I'm talking about hundreds. These guys probably run track and they run 100.
Wow.
So you talking about legitimate world-class
10
speed.
Damn.
And he threw that 10-1 in there. That's damn near Olympic speed. The world record is 9.6.
Yeah,
Is it
Usain
9?
Bolt 9.6.
Right, 9.69 or something like that.
He's cheating.
So you talking about a guy playing college football that's maybe only 3 steps behind Usain Bolt?
Yeesh.
So that's getting it now.
I wonder what Tyreek Hill is.
However, to talk about a team, you can put on coach speak from here to California.
What?
Everybody is going to say something about the quarterback. Is that not an accurate assessment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, whether it's one quarterback, two quarterbacks, they always break down the quarterback. So if you don't say nothing about your quarterback, but you talk about everything around the quarterback, what are you saying?
Got Tyreek Hill listed at a 9.98 with an asterisk.
Jesus.
I'd like to see what the asterisk says. It says not legal. I don't know what that means.
You mean like not official?
No, it just
Like
says not legal.
maybe he ran in the track and it was windnated.
Maybe it was so
If
fast.
if the wind is a certain miles per hour behind you, then it doesn't count as far as a legitimate time. That's track.
No,
No
in high
good.
school,
I'm
a
pretty
legit
sure that
10,
Tyreek Hill's
19.
faster than the wind.
That
Is he not?
He definitely is,
That's
dude.
what I'm saying.
You know,
It's not like I take that screen.
there's no point in the wind.
periodically I get to the point of the show where I look at the people I do the show with, and I come to the conclusion I'm dealing with idiots.
You know the show. You know the song "Wind Beneath My Wings."
Yeah.
Doesn't work for Tyreek Hill. He's too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Wind can't catch up.
Can't relate.
Can't relate, dude. He could never be a bird. That's why he's a cheetah.
It all makes sense.
That
Gotta
makes
clear
no
that up.
sense
Also,
whatsoever.
by the way, why Jalen Waddle is not a bird or not a flying bird. He's a flightless bird.
Mm-hmm.
He's a penguin. Why? Faster than the wind.
You're faster than the wind, dummy.
Oh.
You're faster than the wind.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude,
I'm not faster than
if the
anything.
wind is blowing faster than you can run, it's damn near a hurricane. You think Tyreek Hill runs about 22, 23 miles an hour?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that wind looks like outside?
It's a little windy. It's a stiff breeze.
When was the last time you had a 25 mile an hour wind outside?
That ain't nothing. That's like that's like you know, a couple leaves and tumbleweeds rolling around.
You think, huh?
Yeah, it's no
All right.
big deal. You're overreacting.
Overreacting.
What?
You made the comment that you have two players that run faster than the wind.
Yeah.
I'm saying you can run faster than the wind.
You don't remember what Woody said in Toy Story? Ride like the wind, bullseye.
Words to live by. But now,
Boxed in.
it's true. He got you there.
Got you, dude.
He got you there.
Got him.
You've been boxed.
Listen to you two knuckleheads. I cannot be got. I cannot be got by a cartoon quote. Okay? It is
Amazon
not
Prime.
allowed. It's not even real. Stop it! Stupid.
Amazon Prime.
I got boxed in because you quoted a cartoon.
Whoa. Come on. That's a
The
classic
cartoon.
staple. Yeah, come on.
The cartoon.
Woody, he's a sheriff. I think.
There's a snake in my boot.
There's a snake in my boot.
That's when you realize you're doing a show with children.
It's a classic.